Welcome to I Said No Gifts. I'm Bridger Winegar. Annalise is not here today. They're joining us remotely like a real pervert. They're at home with a scratchy throat or something. That's the latest excuse. So, we're all being watched. And then I should just point out, if you're watching this on video, they've added this thing to the microphone, the logo to the box. What is that? The thing that's attached to the microphone? It's almost, I wish this said Channel 8 News or something. That would be more fun. But it does, they're always adding something without my permission. I don't like this at all. No, I think it's fine. No, I think it's cute. Yeah, you'll have to, everybody reach out and let us know if you think this is cute or bad. The morning's been an absolute disaster so far, but I'm here at the studio. What's going on? Annalise is not here. That's fine. You know, I was wondering, do they still do shopping sprees anymore? Can you win a shopping spree? I was thinking about, I feel like I haven't had the chance to win a shopping spree in probably 20 years. And so let me know. I don't know if I want to live in a world if I can't win a shopping spree. And, like a 15 to 30 minute one where you have to rush through the store grabbing things. Do those exist? Does that matter to anyone? Does anyone even remember what a shopping... I remember I wanted a shopping spree to JCPenney. I can't imagine they're giving anything away at this point. Patreon continues to exist. Patreon.com/ISaidNoGifts. By the time this gets to you, I think we'll be wrapping up. I'm doing the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, and I think we'll probably be done with this second season and headed into the first season, because that's how I do things. And I have a lot of questions about season 1. And then there's other things happening there. It's a whole buffet of treats. I don't know. God, the morning's been a disaster. Let's get into the show. I love today's guest. It's Danielle Schneider. Danielle, welcome to I Said No Gifts.
I'm so happy to be here, Bridger.
I'm so happy to have you here. You feel like a grounding presence right now.
I'm not. I'm a mess.
You seem so relaxed.
No. It's an illusion. I'm a mess. I have TMJ. I'm like...
Oh, TMJ.
Yeah. In fact, I am going to get this is going to be a shock. I'm going to get my wisdom teeth out. And I know I'm an elder, so
this
that's
is a theme on this podcast is people over 25 years old getting their wisdom teeth out.
I got a colonoscopy and my wisdom teeth out this year.
Should have been at the same time.
Which is not something you hear a lot.
Whoa.
So, but my TMJ, I got out one, when you're supposed to at 22. And then I said, well, I'm never doing that again.
Oh,
that was awful. And so now I've been driven to it. Now I just simply have to.
Why didn't they take all of them out at the same time?
Because I put the kibosh on that. I said, now.
You said, I just want to sample it and see how I feel?
You just want a sample. Just as everybody does with any surgery, any mouth procedure. Let's just take
a tease.
Just a tease and a amuse bouche. So no, I think one had maybe gotten infected or impacted or something. So we were going to do that one first, get that out of the way. And then I said, this can't go on. This can't go.
Awful.
So yeah, I'm a mess. But thank you for believing in me and believing in my grounding presence. It's a facade. But I am excited that you mentioned The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
Oh, are you watching?
Oh, I've watched it.
You obviously don't just dabble in the genre.
No.
You are. This is...
Well, it's funny because Casey, my podcast partner at Sesh, she likes it, but she's not whereas I can't eat just one. I'm literally I watch one. They go down so smooth for me, The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. I don't know why, but I can't stop. I can take down one in a weekend.
Wow. Okay, so this,
and I have a kid and a job.
Things are falling apart for you on the show. So.
Exactly.
I actually want to speak about this for a moment because I feel like the first season was not that. I feel like the first season was I had to drag myself through it.
Really? No, I liked it. So bad.
The second season, I've actually had to, because I'm now, what do we even call this? Recapping, commenting on?
You're a correspondent.
I'm a correspondent, yes. Yeah. I'm corresponding on, and so I'm watching them episode by episode, week by week, so I've had to really stop myself. And I have to say, why don't they just release them week by week? That feels like a bad business model.
I think that, every every of our streaming services. You and I are in the biz.
We're in the biz.
And they all have different things. Like, because Hulu does sometimes release week by week, or like Apple releases week by week. And I don't know if you're on the, Love Island train, but I can't keep up.
I
with
feel
their
like that
release
releases hour by hour or something.
I swear to God, like every time I look, there's more.
Oh my
like,
God.
oh my God, I can't keep up.
It's like daily, right? Or something?
I don't know. I mean, I think that's what's kept me away from The Bachelor is because like the amount of time you have to. Though if you added up all my housewives, at one point Casey added up all of our housewives' time. It's been like we spent like 10 years on that housewives. So it's not. But yeah, it's hard to keep up. But the Mormon Wives, like, I don't know why they released it. I am grateful that it released that fast. Like Taylor Frankie Paul's mother, it got a glow up.
Oh my God, the ultimate glow up. Total transformation.
I've never seen like a mother of go through such a transformation.
And so obsessed with like asking her, do I look as young as you?
Yes,
this kind of thing.
So
is
gross.
Very
it's so
odd.
Creepy.
Her desire to be on the show and to talk about her daughter's sex life.
And to show up at places where her daughter like isn't invited or like just instead of.
Yes. So strange. And also I guess the realtor to one of the Mom Talk gals and is kind of obsessed with that one's husband. It's a whole give her own show.
I know, but I don't want to. She wants it too bad. Like I want to take the show away from her.
I love a desperate person.
You do.
To be. Like on Salt Lake, I loved Monica's mom.
Oh, Monica's mom.
Linda.
Oh, wow.
I
the
believe
fact that you know her name.
Well, I'm her number one fan.
Then you must also have loved what's her name this season? The musical theater actress who was involved with an Osmond.
Of
Brittany,
course, Brittany.
Yes, because no one's more desperate than Brittany.
Oh, she's not even desperate to be on TV. She's just desperate in general.
Yes, you must. I loved her personally. I do like a woman on the edge.
Oh, beyond. I mean, she's past the edge. It's like she ran off the edge. She's just running in midair at this point.
Like a road runner.
Yes, completely. Yeah, she and the Osmond guy. Is she coming back? I wonder. She better be.
She released something the other day, of course, that she was like, in a shocking twist. And she used the word shocking, like, we have broken up. And I'm like, nobody is shocked by this. Her and the Osmond.
We all assumed they had broken up.
I know, but she was like, it's shocking. She literally used the word shocking, and I was like, to whom?
They're probably already back together.
I know.
What is the actual like day-to-day of that relationship, I wonder?
I can't
even. Are they talking on the phone? Are they texting? Or is he just like driving by her house?
So uncomfortable, especially because her kids are in like
I forget the kids.
I know. It's tough. I will say she does have pipes. She can
sing.
I don't know if you heard her singing like that part from Miss Saigon. I believe she did like a bus and truck tour of Miss Saigon. And was a lead. I mean, she can sing.
The last I saw of Brittany was her like doing a video of herself walking through an airport holding like a margarita or something.
That's where she comes alive. That's not her first and won't be her last.
I remember her like kind of bumping a flight attendant and the person just looking so annoyed. But I love her. I love Linda. I have a hard time with anybody's name on Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, but I've been calling her Girl Jeremy.
Taylor Frankie Paul is just like, how can you forget it?
Taylor Frankie Paul.
That's a star name.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
She's the star. And it's been
is.
a controversy on the show because my least favorite, who I hate, Demi, says she's a fan favorite.
When she was like, obviously I'm a fan favorite, I was like, to who? Again, to whom?
She's not even her husband's favorite.
He's a creep.
Ooh, ultimate creep. Brett.
He's an elder compared to the rest.
Oh, yeah. He met, you know their story.
Yes.
He met her when she was 9.
That's so
And he was married to, so my apology to the listener who cares not a bit about any of this world.
I'm sorry to your listeners.
But this is interesting to you. This should be interesting to everyone. Yeah. A man named Brett is 47 now. He was when his current wife was 9, they met, and he was a full-grown adult. I'm looking at the camera to let you know this. And he was married to a woman who ended up on Real Housewives of Salt Lake City.
Yes.
Got rid of that lady because she sucked.
She was terrible.
She was a true bore.
Yeah.
But now he's also been on The Bachelor.
I did not know that.
Right before COVID, this guy has got the fame bug.
He's making all the pit stops.
Yes, the absolute worst pit stops. And then I haven't finished this season, but there are rumors that there's some cheating, and I keep saying he has a liar face.
He does. Well, you also on our podcast, and I don't mean to keep bringing up my podcast.
It's a very good podcast.
Well, but I don't want to we're with your podcast.
But we're in your world a little bit, right? Well, very much
true,
in your world.
You coined the phrase, which I'll never forget, which is Utah face. Which all of a sudden everything, you know how like you look at like a Monet and you just like, you're like, oh yeah. And then all of a sudden it becomes clear and you see the art. Like that, when you said Utah face, I was like, oh, it's all clear to me now. I get it all.
But he has, I would say, bachelor face. Liar face.
Yes. Liar face has bachelor face.
Yes,
you're correct.
Kind of like I guess like.
Hunky, bow hunky, but like.
Right.
But it's like not handsome.
Not in a way that's like. There's any sexual appeal whatsoever.
No, but it's like hunky in that, like,
right.
I get the appeal of the Bachelor would be the place for him, but he's not attractive to me.
Camera ready.
Yes. Like the bones are all
they're
there and effective.
He's got a skull.
Yes.
But yeah, he's a creep. His wife, Demi, is a loser.
Yes. And I can't tell her and some of the other women apart because they all visit the same plastic surgeon.
When I started watching, I was like, oh, this will be a funny bit that I'll probably just keep it going that I don't know any of their names. And now it's just like, no, there are at least 3 of them. I'm like,
any of them apart.
If you put them on camera, it would be like, that might be Macy.
Yeah. The only one that is not is the one that they've like iced out, who has like short hair, and she's
Whitney.
She's the only one where you're like, oh, she looks different from the others.
Because she doesn't have the extensions.
Yes.
I have, the show has layers.
Yeah, it's an onion.
Yeah, it's an onion.
And I'm sorry, again, to your audience, I'm so sorry. I know this brings... we speak a common language, and so it's hard not to speak our language when we're together.
There's so much, and I can't wait. I have 2 episodes left, and a listener did comment at one point early on in the season. They said the most evil thing they've ever seen on camera has been on. I'm like, maybe my standards, or maybe I'm just living in the gutter because I'm like waiting for the most evil thing. I've seen
it's like
uncomfortable things.
Me too. We'll see. I'm curious for you to finish your work.
My work.
It's like the work is not complete.
No, there is one character, one cast member who has said, I can't be on the show because of mental health reasons. I've never heard that. Like, no. I was proud of her. Good for her. Jennifer Affleck, who is not an Affleck. Jennifer Affleck, that's been a big scandal. She's been telling everyone that Jen Affleck is related to Ben Affleck. That apparently is not true. Not true. But she, according to me, has been gaslit by the entire Affleck family. I think they set her up for a fall. You think so? And her husband continues to be on camera talking about her mental health. I'm impressed and proud of her for leaving that man, but then she came back to him. She came back. Which is tough. And then for just taking herself out of reality TV for a mental, to recognize that, because a lot of people should probably recognize that in themselves and have yet I think a lot of people recognize that and say, oh, this is even better for the show. And she said, no, I was like, wow. Wow. Yeah. It's, but Zach, he just keeps coming back. He's the white witch. He did cut his hair. He doesn't look like a witch anymore, but he tried to leave her over her maybe Sing a Chippendales show. I mean, I was like, talk about something that is so unsexy. I myself have been to Chippendales and, there was one in Fort Lauderdale called La Bear. La Bear? Do you know B-E-A-R or B-A-R-E? La Bear. La Bear. It was French, of course. Very classy, but I visited that establishment back in the day. No, they're not. They're like a joke. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's like going to an all-you-can-eat buffet, or like it's tacky and weird. It's like a tableside Caesar. It's like you're there for the performance. Make the guacamole. Yeah, it's just like, it's a show. Like, it's not going to be. He's treating it like she had a baby with another man. Yeah, he's treating it like she got like it's. I've never seen, it's like she's watching a goof. Yeah. It's a joke. They start to refer to it as a prank. Yeah. Oh, no. There's the other thing. Yeah. My apologies to the listener. Should we change the subject? Change the subject. What else is going on outside of watching other people's lives fall apart on screen? What else is going on? I just returned from the continent. Oh, tell me more. I went
to Europe.
Oh, where in Europe?
I went to Venice, where I've
Okay.
never been for
Gorgeous.
Bezos' wedding. No, I'm just
Oh, yeah,
kidding.
of course.
Of course I was there.
In your private jet?
Yes, I was all there. I was invited, of course, and attended. Both
You
of those
had to
things.
be there.
I had to. No, I went to Venice before, like right before. The people of
okay.
Venice were like, ugh.
Oh, I'm
like,
sure they were
not
so annoyed.
having it. Yeah, they were just like, ugh. And then I went to Paris and the south of France. I've never been to any of those places before, so it was sort of a dream trip.
That sounds lovely.
It was. I had been planning this for a while. I have not traveled as much as I would like in my life,
Sure.
and so it was.
Venice, does it smell?
I don't think so. What makes you think so?
Just kind of like the water of it.
well, it's
sinking
running.
into
It's
the
not.
water.
It is sinking.
Okay.
But and they even had, they're like, yeah, in the winter, like all the doors have like these kind of like steel traps, and no one lives on the bottom floor of their places
Wow.
because during the winter, all the places flood.
Oh, I'm
basically.
familiar with a flooding home. That was a big theme on this podcast for a while. My house flooding over and over.
Well, you should
just-
talk
I'm-
to the people of Venice. They've
Yes.
really found a solution.
I'm very Italian in that way.
Yes, you
My home
are.
flooding.
And then also what I didn't know is like Venice is empty. I mean, there's tourists.
Okay.
Tourists is huge.
Right.
But the city itself is like the medium age is like 75.
Wow. It's kind of a retirement
Yeah,
home.
because there's all these old places and nothing can afford to be fixed. And in order to sell your place there, you have to fix it up, and no one can afford to. And a lot of these people leave their homes to the church or whatever when they die, and the church shockingly can't afford to fix it.
Right.
So it's just like all Airbnbs and like older people.
Oh, that's-
It's so sad because you see a lot of it like closed up, and it is such a beautiful old city.
Oof.
But I guess because it's sinking, people don't want to invest. I don't know.
That's so
It made me
crazy to
so
just
sad.
give up.
I know.
Just like, it's a lost cause.
It is. I don't know, but it's I loved it. It was so beautiful. I'm such a history nut, so I took like tours
Oh,
and talked
lovely.
about the history, and
It's
it was
crawling with seniors.
Yes, just or not. They're just in their apartments.
Oh.
They're like it's just tourists and like seniors waving from the window. It's just-
Did you see Ripley, the TV show?
no, I started to. I loved the
Oh,
movie.
I don't like to hear this.
Look,
You've got to finish it.
I loved the movie.
Okay.
Okay. I started the show because
Mhm.
nothing could be better to me than Ripley. What's his name? Who starred in it?
Oh,
Andrew
Scott.
who is the most gorgeous man that has ever lived.
Andrew, reach out.
Please, what are you waiting for, Andrew? You have two people here that
Yes.
love to talk to you.
One of them watched the show.
One of them appreciates your work. And it moved so slow to me.
Danielle, how far in did you get?
One episode.
Oh, give me a break.
I was like, and God bless, it's beautiful.
It is so gorgeous.
It is, but I was like,
You
can
got
we
to
just get into the plot already?
watch 2 more episodes. The
That's a
show.
lot. That's 3 hours of my life where I could be watching Mormon women yelling at each other. Like what?
3 episodes and you'll be into the rhythm.
Okay.
It's not slow, it's deliberate. That's what I tell people.
Ugh. You just made it so much worse, Bridger.
I've seen it twice. I saw it
What?
2 times within the course of 8 weeks.
That's like me with like garbage. I'm like, oh, I really need to watch Ladies of London again. I've missed that.
Ladies of London. I've never heard of this.
It's a reality show from like the
I mean, I
aughts.
guess I can kind of imagine.
Or me watching like Hey Paula.
Hey, Paula, what's that?
Another reality
Wow,
show.
you need to write a book. You should have a whole encyclopedia
Of
of.
all the garbage
Yeah.
I watch. Great idea.
You two should write the garbage encyclopedia.
I know. We really need to.
Oh,
We
Garbagepedia.
I know. We've been, it's like, but Casey actually writes real books.
Right.
And so, I don't know if she
But
wants
you
to.
could dabble in
Yeah, we
trash.
could dabble in trash. No, it's a good idea. You know what?
Okay.
I'm stealing it, and I'm not going to give you
I'll write
any
the
credit.
foreword.
Yes.
when I
perfect.
thought of this book,
and gave it to Danielle, and she gave me $0 from it.
let me write at least a blurb when it comes
Of course,
out.
I will let you write anything you want. Will
Okay.
I pay you for those things? But
You'll pay me
Ripley-
in court.
Yes.
You'll pay me after I
I'll
sue.
pay your lawyer's fee.
Yes.
But no, I loved Venice. I'd never
Okay.
been there, and I was just I started crying. We got in late at night.
Right.
So, we take a water taxi straight to our hotel, but I can't see anything.
Right.
And then I wake up the next morning and I literally walk out onto St. Mark's Square.
Sure.
And I started crying.
Oh my God.
Because I was just so blown away
Yeah, of course.
by how gorgeous, how old, how important it felt. I literally started crying and I was with my daughter and she was like, ugh. What's happening?
Did she have a good time there?
She loved it.
Okay.
She had the best time.
Oh.
Yeah. And she's 11 now, and she's a really good traveler. And so it was, fun to take her a place that she, just,
Right.
to see the world.
Of
I think it's
course, that's so lovely.
I never got to as a kid.
No, I didn't really travel either.
We went to Florida, and then we moved to Florida, so there was nowhere to go. So I didn't go anywhere.
Where were you in Florida?
I grew up in sort of Palm Beach area,
Oh,
Fort
okay,
Lauderdale
okay.
kind of area.
Right.
And so, yeah, we moved there. So then where
It's like, where
was
do we
there
go
to
from
go?
here?
Yeah,
Hmm.
I guess we'd just stay here then.
One other thing about Venice. I just want to talk a moment about the invitation to the wedding. Did you see that?
It looked like worse than mine.
It looked like they made it on paperless
But they did
post.
say no gifts.
They did. And people, a ton of listeners are like, they ripped you off.
They ripped you
They
off.
absolutely
They
ripped me off. I was the first person.
absolutely- How rude. That's who you should sue.
Yeah. I should sue them separately.
Right?
Lauren and Jeff.
What did you think? What were your thoughts on the invite?
It looked like it was made on paperless post.
That's what I thought.
Somebody, and you can make a decent looking invitation on
I have
paperless
myself.
post. But this was like somebody that was just learning. It was like you just opened paperless post, and it was just the first thing that was presented to you or something.
Was it Lauren's fourth assistant that was just new? They're like, can you just make an invite? Like, we've already told people by mouth, but can you just get on Canva and
I actually don't. I think it was Lauren herself.
You think so?
I think that an assistant would do better work.
Thank you.
I think she was
because she's not a millennial. She's Gen X, so
Yeah.
she's not in those spaces.
She was like, I want to put my personal touch on the wedding, and it blew up in her face.
Boy,
in a
did she.
huge
That
way.
invite was sad. And I want to be who, no gifts?
I know. Come on. What are we talking
I think
about?
she thinks she's important.
Yes.
We're not asking for gifts. It's you better not. You're fucking Amazon. You can get what are you going to register at Amazon?
Look at our wish list. Did she go to space?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean,
It's like,
space adjacent. It's
did
saying
she go pretty
it's
high?
when people say I live in Beverly Hills. You're adjacent.
Yeah, I guess you kind of went to
Yeah, a suburb.
further up.
Yeah, she just went to where gravity is.
Right.
Yeah.
Culver City or something.
I was just embarrassed for everybody
Oh,
involved
it
in
was
that thing.
humiliating.
It literally broke up Katy Perry and Orlando. Broke them up.
Why did we think it broke it up? Because he wanted to go to space as well, or he was so humiliated?
I think he was so humiliated. And again, I
Right.
don't know these people.
Mhm.
I was shocked about Gayle King.
Gayle. She didn't even want to do it.
Then why did she do it? Was it for her journalism?
She was expecting to learn something new.
I don't know, but I was so shocked and sort of saddened. I was like, Gayle,
Yeah.
I respect you. This feels insane.
Somebody had a gun to her head. A publicist was like,
I don't know. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Also, I couldn't believe Oprah went to Jeff Bezos' wedding.
I can.
You
Are
can?
you kidding me? Oprah.
I know.
Oprah. I mean, what is there to say?
I love her. I've loved her since I was a
Sure.
child.
We would like to think that she knows better.
Yeah.
But she simply doesn't.
But who am I to, I get up on my high horse, but, I'm still buying things on Amazon.
We're all
So we're all complicit.
as guilty as
Yes.
Oprah going to Jeff
Yes.
Bezos as well.
But we are complicit. It's I just bought some stuff on Amazon recently. So who am
But
I?
we're trapped. Oprah's not trapped.
She's not trapped.
Oprah doesn't have to save money.
I know, but some people are I don't even shop on Amazon. And I'm okay, then I'm complicit.
I know.
So I'm part
there's
of
so
the
many things where I'm
problem.
I want to get off of every one of these things, but
But I'm on them all.
I'm lazy and I'm stupid.
Yes, and sometimes I need that shampoo now. I don't have it at my pharmacy.
Well, speaking of making horrible choices and being guilty,
Yeah.
etc., knowing better.
Yeah.
I was excited to have you here on the podcast.
That feels pointed.
Danielle, I was looking forward to you coming today.
Thank you.
I thought we'll have a nice time.
We will.
We'll chat.
Mm-hmm.
No one will step on anyone's
Of course
toes. It'll be as beautiful and as tasteful and as elegant as a Bezos wedding.
Yes.
So I was a little surprised when you came trotting in, tacky as hell. The podcast is called I Said No Gifts, and you were holding a gift.
Bridger, I am I was bred right. You don't show up empty-handed. I've never been to a party without at least bringing a bottle of wine.
Okay, interesting.
And I don't respect people who come not bearing a gift. And when you say, and just like the Bezos, when you say no gifts, we know you mean gifts.
Interesting. Do you think anyone took a gift to that wedding?
Yes, I did. I told you I was there. I brought them some ladles. I went to the cellar, Macy's the cellar. And I just went hog wild. Talk
Some
about
nice
supermarket
spatulas.
sweep. You were talking about wanting to do a supermarket sweep.
I want to do a sweet or a shopping spree.
Yes. Nothing could be better, but Amazon killed that. And that
They
we could
did kill that. You can't do a shopping spree on Amazon.
No. So I will say I raided the cellar and I got them gifts. And same with you. I'm not going to come empty-handed. That's just rude. Even when people say gifts, or the worst is when they're like, instead of a gift, donate to this charity. Fuck you. No,
Don't tell me what to do.
Don't tell me where
Just
to
don't
put my
anything.
money. You donate to the charity, bitch. You like charity so much, you use your money. Don't get married. Put it towards the charity and go to the justice of the peace, you fucking holier-than-thou
Let's
piece
see
of
the
shit.
bill for your wedding.
Yeah.
How much did you spend on that
Thank
dress?
you. Donate that to charity.
Just the photo shoot alone.
Yes. I don't need this
Photographer,
bullshit.
give me a break. The videographer. Well, should we open the gift here on the podcast?
I thought you didn't want it.
I didn't say I didn't want it.
You said no gifts.
I threw some things in your face and let you deal with it.
Okay, open it.
I would love to open the
Okay.
gift.
And talk about the packaging,
It's
too.
in a gorgeous, cute little bag. It's a
Thank
green
you.
polka dot bag, white polka dots with the yellow
And I do
wrap.
expect that back because
This
I
will-
need to re-gift.
I'll carry this to your car.
Thank you.
This is obviously from another gift at some point.
Probably. I've never bought a bag.
I haven't either.
All the moms and my daughter, we just exchange bags.
Yeah,
Like,
the only time I've ever bought bags was when we were doing this over Zoom, and
you
the
had
magic of
the
entertainment.
illusion. Yes.
Okay, it's very springtime.
Yeah.
Okay, let's open this up. Okay, we're reaching. Oh my God!
Do you know what it is?
It's a Labubu,
Well,
or not?
I think it's a Lafufu.
Wait, it's a Lafufu.
That's a fake Labubu.
Where do you get a Lafufu?
Well, most places, because those Labubus are hard
They're
to
hard to get.
You can't get one. You have to wait for a drop. And as an adult, simply can't.
Will not participate in a drop.
Either will I.
There is no item outside of I guess I waited for the vaccine.
Yes.
That was the one drop that I will.
I also waited in line years ago before I had kids. I waited to the barefoot contest. I waited outside of her. I really love her.
Was she? Oh, you were to meet her.
And to get her book. Yeah, it was a
Okay,
signing.
right.
But I will say it was like a Williams Sonoma. They gave us food on the line.
Oh, so this is a different experience.
Yeah,
It's
but
not
no,
standing on Fairfax
when I
waiting for
see
sneakers.
adults waiting outside Pop Shop or any of those places, I'm like, y'all, no, we
That
can't be
culture
doing
is
this.
not for me.
But for these people, it's, and I refuse to. So
No.
it's what I've heard they've been doing with the Labubus is they gather all these Labubu box. So that box
is a Labubu box.
is a Labubu box, but I don't know if what's inside is Lafufu or Labubu. And there are ways you can tell.
And where did you buy it? I mean, where did it come from?
A little store in La Crescenta.
So these places are just going around getting the boxes or buying the boxes and reselling the Labubus.
Yes. Or there's someone who's selling the boxes with the fake.
Wow, what a business.
And I've heard their signs so we can actually see
if
it's a Labubu or a Lafufu.
Okay, let's open it up. I'll know immediately. Okay, let's see. Oh,
and even the tape, how is the tape on it?
The tape is
that feels
this
LeFou.
is not a manufactured
No, that feels definite LeFou. Put it in the camera.
Look at that.
That is someone's Scotch tape holder.
Yeah, this is mom last minute wrapping a gift.
Yeah.
This is not.
But I would save the box so you could make a LeFou.
Oh, I could, but now I've ripped it. Because this is where you're supposed to really open. As a Labubu expert, I know that the tear top.
Yeah.
It's the
But
technical
as you can
term.
see, that is not.
I'm going to open it like a real Labubu
Okay.
owner. Ooh, now this is okay. Well, we're opening.
I don't know what's inside.
I mean, this is
No,
looking.
they know what they're doing.
Real. This is. I mean, if this isn't real, these people are going out of their way.
They do because they can make a lot of money.
There's the
That is a LeFou. Look at how crazy it looks. It's all uneven.
Let's see.
The tag is wrong. It doesn't. No, that is LeFou.
That is
It's shedding. It already shedded in your hand.
I've already inhaled half of the fur on it. This is probably
That feels LeFou.
It looks there's some shoddy workmanship. This is let's see. Now it says the monsters on the tag.
Yeah, but it's
Wait, is Labubu the monsters?
There's different versions of
Okay.
I know this because my daughter was desperate for a Labubu and I went like online. I didn't even do the drop because I was like, I will not participate in this. Like I'm an adult and this is garbage and I won't do that for you, sweetie. I was like, I love you, but this is not something to engage in. It's not anything.
Right.
So I was like, if it presents itself, I will buy it.
Yeah,
if it's just on
there,
the site. Yes, but
Right.
I'm not going to chase
No,
this high.
No.
So finally, she's like, "Look, Mom, it's on the site." It's because this place called Pop Mart,
Right.
and I'm like, "Okay, this is legit." I even like overspent a little bit,
Okay.
bought it. It took 3 weeks to come
Sure.
from China,
Okay.
and she opens it up and she's screaming. She's so happy, and then her friends are like, "That's a little faux."
They knew?
They knew.
What?
And they said there were like signs and stuff. And then she started looking it up. She took it like a champ.
Wow.
But she was, how humiliating
That's so for both of you.
for both of us.
As if the Labubus are signed? By who?
They're not signed. It's not like a Cabbage Patch Kid and
Right.
Xavier Roberts.
The Beanie Baby.
Yes. No, I think that there are certain signs like it like the body parts don't move.
Oh yeah, and this
is moving us
full exorcist.
And then there's like a special tag like there, but you can't.
Okay.
But the way that they box them, and same with the one that I got her.
Wow, what a con this whole thing is.
So
I
I'm
mean,
sorry I tried to get you a Labubu, but I knew that.
I prefer a Lafufu.
That's
actually,
what my daughter
famously.
said.
I like
She's
a
like,
Lafufu.
yeah, you love a fake Birkin.
Yes,
all
yes.
that.
I get everything on Canal Street.
Yeah.
And this, I mean, if you had told me this is a Labubu, I would have.
I wouldn't know. You can tell by the fact that the face is so uneven. Is pretty.
It's very. I mean,
It's-
they're all Labubus are a little sinister,
Yes.
but this one is evil.
This one will kill your friends and family when you go to sleep at night.
Where did, like everything in my life, I feel like I'm just like so far outside of pop culture at all times that like something will just suddenly be I feel like everyone on Earth gets a newsletter but me.
Yeah.
Just being like, this is what's happening. Don't tell Bridger for a few months.
Let him find out late.
Right. And so like, yeah, I feel like I'm late to Labubus.
I would know. I as a parent, this has become a
you've
part
got a
of
little
my
bit of
life.
a pipeline to
but
youth
then,
culture.
Casey called me. Casey is in England for work right
Okay.
now. And so she texted me the other day because she knows as a parent, like this is sweeping the kind of nation.
Right.
But again, there's like adults.
Of course, that are the problem.
If you go to Pop Mart at the Glendale Galleria, there's a line outside.
You're not seeing any 11-year-olds out there.
No, it's all adults.
It's all 35 and unemployed.
Yes.
Mhm.
And people are putting them on like their fancy bags now and stuff.
Okay.
Like you will see like a woman with a Gucci bag and a Labubu hanging off of it.
Right.
It's this weird, and I feel like it's now like hit its apex. Like I
Yes.
didn't know about this a month ago.
Right.
And now it's all I know about.
Mhm. And by the time this is released, everyone's going to want these off of their bags.
Yes.
They'll be like, I'm such a fucking dork.
I know, but so I refuse, like I get angry about like sort of some of this stuff
Sure,
where I'm just
right.
like, I don't want to have to subscribe to this.
Right.
I get so mad at society as a whole. I don't know why.
Me
I'm
too.
just like, and so I reject it completely. But when you have a kid, you sort of like, I reject some stuff, but
Right.
it was and it was also her graduation present from elementary
that's
school.
very sweet.
But so I was like, sorry, you got a fake But she really has like been like, I like it better.
Good for her. Oh, I like her.
Yeah. So
That's a
she's
very good attitude.
Yeah, she had a
to have.
great attitude about it because I
Mm-hmm.
was like, I'm so like, I don't know. And then I blamed her. I was like, you gave me the site. It was not my
It was
best.
this huge family drama.
I was like, it's your fault. I blamed an 11-year-old. I was like, you sent me the site. I didn't know. I don't know what's going on here.
Wow. So we don't know. Was it just like something that Pop Mart put on TikTok and suddenly people were like, I gotta have this?
And I think, I don't know for sure, but I believe that they withhold drops
This is the whole
and
thing.
I just can't be a part of that
Artificial what do they call it?
Yeah, like a need or
they create a demand artificially.
Yes, and I just can't be a part of that.
No.
I'm just like, and also it reminds me, Sydney and I, my daughter and I one time were in Target and we were like, what is this line for? We thought it was just like the line to the register. And I was like, oh, is this the line to the register? And like 40-year-old men were online being like, oh no, there's a new drop of the new Pokemon. It's like, I can't.
I can't wait. There's nothing that's worth waiting in line for. I'm trying to think of anything I would want to. And like,
my husband used to always say, if I have, like, because we used to live in New York City and there would be people outside of clubs.
Oh,
he was like, I cannot, I will never wait to get inside of a club. I will never do that.
There is nothing less appealing to me. Like, and it feels like the opposite of being in a club.
I know, you're just online to a club.
Feeling kind of pathetic.
I know.
Cold or hot. And being
I never did that. That was not, and I lived in New York City, but
huge amounts of people do it.
I know, but it was just not part of my.
There's no chance.
But I guess I've never hung out at the cool places too, so that's probably
right. See, I'm never like out for the Labubus of social. Or of
I'm not like
entertainment.
You got to try this new club. That was never my personality. I was always like,
could be.
You think that
You've got time?
Really?
Oh yeah.
Think it's not
Become
too
a
late?
clubber.
Even with my bad back?
Get a nightlife.
Even with my tap dancing knee injury from my old. That tendon that's gone from that old performance of Anything Goes. Like that going to hold up on the club line?
I think so.
Okay.
Did you have a toy like as a kid that like was super in demand?
My mother got in a fight over a Cabbage Patch Kid.
No way.
We were living in Atlanta at the time, grew up in Atlanta, and this is when Cabbage Patch Kids were all the rage.
Right.
And my mother, I remember like going to the Richway store, or Service Merchandise, which was, and like braving, not getting in a fight, but like braving and like pulling one off for me, for my cousins and I.
Wow. Good for her.
And I wanted it so bad. Like I still remember her name. It was Susanna Courtney.
Okay. Very good name.
And I remember I made one at one point, before, like my mom took me to Judy Jacobs' art class and you could make, and this is when I couldn't get, it's like, because before there were Cabbage Patch Kids, there was a less affordable option called adoption dolls. And they were $100.
Adoption dolls?
They were like,
creative with it.
Yeah. And they had like, I think like cloth faces, where the Cabbage Patch Kid had plastic faces, but the adoption dolls were bigger. And my girlfriend had gotten one from her parents, and my parents were like, and my dad's like, I'll get you one. And then he took me to the store and it was $100, and he's like, we're going home. That will not be happening.
Yeah, $100
for a doll.
For a doll that probably didn't talk.
And this was in the 80s.
Have a
too.
tape you put in the back.
Yeah, exactly. So this is like, can you imagine?
Right.
So my mom's like, I will take you to Judy Jacobs' art class, and you can make it yourself. Which is what you do. Sweet. And I went to this art class and I made one. I named her, what did I name her? Linda Lee.
Oh, it's a secretary.
They all had middle names too, Linda Lee. And she was made out of pantyhose.
Whoa.
And like stuffed cotton.
Right.
And then you like sew hair on.
Okay.
And she was a mess.
Very folk art.
Yeah. Yes. She was garbage. She was a mess. You painted on the eye. Oh, sorry. You painted on the eyes with some, acrylic paint.
Right.
And you put like doll clothes, baby clothes on them. And they were huge and sort of malformed.
How long did that last?
Until I got Susanna Courtney.
And then that thing got thrown away?
And then she went the way of the dog. It was
trash.
Yeah, goodbye, Linda Lee. You can see yourself out. I said good day, Linda Lee. Meanwhile, Susanna Courtney is like, hi. Oh, Linda, nobody wants you anymore.
My sister had one. I remember she wanted to name it Maggot, and that's when my mom was like teaching her about names. You can't name a doll Maggot.
Also, they already come with a name.
Oh, they come with a name?
The Cabbage Patch just come with a name.
Not in the Winegar household. You get to name that thing.
Really?
Even if you want to name it after a baby bug.
Maggot. How's your sister doing today?
She's in jail.
Okay, well,
No,
Speak
I think it
volumes.
ended up getting the name got softened to like a Margot.
And does
or
she have children?
She's got 3 children.
And what did she name them?
Maggot 2, and Maggot 3.
Well, okay. Well, at least she's
She loves the
consistent.
name.
It is a gorgeous name. Conjures up beautiful images.
It's got a
of
rhythm.
death and decay. It's gorgeous.
I'm sure this is like well-trodden territory. I'm sure people have discussed this before, but Cabbage Patch dolls were so the butt was signed, had a
Yes,
signature.
by Xavier Roberts, the auteur, the creator.
You could not release that product now. Like that. Like, can you imagine? Like,
it is. I mean, it's. I don't know
And
if
it's
the butts are still signed. I don't know because that is
There's something
creepy.
very perverted about
Well,
that.
there's the Cabbage Patch patch you can go to outside of. I think it's in like Dahlonega, Georgia, where you could. There's like the place where they're born from, and you can like pull it from the patch.
Ooh, wet.
I don't think that they deliver them wet. But I don't know. I haven't been.
But that place still exists.
Yes.
It's kind of like the original American Girl store, I imagine.
You know, when my daughter was into American Girl for a minute, I never got her a real one. Again, following the
Wow,
family
you
tradition.
refuse.
It really is a pattern I have to look at. I got her the Target one because I was like,
Okay,
again,
Target
like this
girl.
is ridiculous. She will grow out of this,
Mhm.
and it's really expensive, and it's like I just couldn't. And she doesn't know the difference
Well, according to who?
to me. But I will tell you, going into that American Girl doll store
Mhm.
gives me a tingle.
Really?
It's something in me. Same with like Barbie, like going into a Barbie section
Right.
of a toy store, like something
There's
in
some
it.
nostalgia.
Yes, like I loved this stuff, and so like I wish I was young enough where it's not weird
Right.
to collect dolls and play with them.
I've got news for you. We're living in a world, and it's totally normal.
But it's not. It's not. I'm sorry.
Get in line down at the American Girl store. No
I'm-
one will blink an eye.
I know when I see like they have like the hairdressers there and like
boy.
like there's a part of me that wants all the dolls and
Mhm.
all the clothes and oh look she's surfing, she can surf, and like oh she opens her own malt shop, like these are something goes on in my brain.
Right. Did you go to the cafe, the American Girl Cafe?
Mhm.
Did they allow the Target girl into the American Girl
Yes,
Cafe?
they do, but
Oh,
I was
that's
worried about
very
that. But I was worried.
Generous of them.
I was worried when we went there because, like, what if they know and they don't let us in, and then she'll know what I've been up to.
Do
But
the,
they let us in.
do the Target girls come with like a history or like a little like book about them, or it's like
No.
this one works at the cash register?
Or like this one is in the Depression, or like the
Right.
Dolls of History or whatever.
They should have through different eras of Target, probably starting in like 1978.
Yeah, no,
Just-
I would buy those.
Of course.
I'd love to know what Target Girl was in the 80s or whatever. But no, they don't. But I was worried about that. And my daughter, there's also like the salon where you can get their hair fixed, and
Right.
her Target doll's hair was bananas.
Ooh, probably highly flammable.
Just and like you take it out on the towel just once and like doesn't go back. Like it's there are downsides to the Target doll.
How are they doing their hair? It's like synthetic hair.
Yeah, but I guess how do we all do? There's synthetic hair all
Ask
over
the
the place.
Secret Lives of Mormon Wives,
Yeah,
I suppose.
exactly. You think all those girls have real hair? Like
Yeah.
no,
Head on down to Jay-Z Styles.
JC style. Is there ever talk about the Z Cavarici of salons? Right?
And they have an academy.
Of course,
Jay-Z
like the
Styles Academy.
like the Vidal Sassoon. I love seeing like the moms going in and like buying hair. Like it was. I mean, I could have a time in Jay-Z Styles. I could have some time.
I've got to go.
You
I'm gonna go get
should.
extensions.
Why? Because
To
I
the
know
knee.
we've both been. I would like that for you.
If Jay-Z Styles will pay for my extensions, I will wear them for 6 months.
I will pay
Jesse,
for your
reach
extensions.
out.
I will pay for your extension if you wear them 6 months. But I
Well,
know
you're not going to get them from Jay-Z Styles. You'll get them from Target, or you'll order them from a website.
I've given myself away and now I've been exposed. But you and I have both been to Beauty Lab and Laser.
Yeah, of course, I've been there
I-
so many times.
I'd love for you to go to Jay-Z Styles
Oh,
next.
right.
And if you could document it and then send me those
Okay.
documents.
Have you had any work done at Beauty Lab?
No.
Okay, neither have I. I've just had the pictures taken
Me
over
too.
and over.
I don't have time. And, my people are in.
Yeah,
Los
you've got
Angeles.
right. I feel like I'm going to go this time and they're going to be like, sir,
You've got to do. You've got to buy
You've
something.
had 15 pictures at our establishment.
I buy a cream. I don't know.
I'll buy like a soda out of the fridge. I think they have Red Bulls or something.
I know you've been to some of those soda spots that they go to.
I've only been to one Swig. I'm going back.
When are you going to Swig?
I'm going to go there this weekend. I'm going to Utah on the 5th.
I'm so jealous. What's your poison?
I don't know. I tried like their Founders Special or whatever.
What's in
last
that?
time.
Do you know?
Something
So
that tastes
sweet.
bad.
So sweet.
It is. I got like the diet version too, and it was just like I made it probably a 10th through the drink, and I was like, well, unfortunately my body can't consume any more of this, and I'm not like a health nut. I eat pure garbage all the time.
Too.
So it's the fact that I can't handle that is so I'm gonna try to be.
Are dentists making a killing?
There are so many dentists in Utah.
There's got to be.
I think there is an interesting thing where it's like it's a safe career, like a safe normal man career.
We're not gonna, and we're also like not going to grow out of needing dentistry. Like it's not something that we'll always need it.
And it's like kind of doctor adjacent. I don't think there's as much schooling needed. And then there's all of the sweet consumption in Utah. So I think those things come together to being like, this is the dentist capital of Earth.
It's got to be. And I also bet that there's like a lot of diabetic clinics.
Oh, interesting.
Because of the sugar.
That I didn't know that many diabetics.
Interesting.
So yeah, I wonder.
Give it time. Talking some type 2.
I mean, I should be
1.
diabetic.
I mean, we all should. But
yeah,
I will say, like, that's so much sweets.
Oh, yeah. A lot. I mean, maybe, the Swig, now that that's new there, that you can really
I feel like
dive in.
In like 10 years.
Yeah, that's just going to be the Swig effect.
I would invest in picks and shovel.
What's that?
At the dialysis centers. Get on the ground
that's a great idea.
Floor of this.
Oh, and make it kind of an elevated.
Like a dry bar.
Right.
For, like when you go into, but like make it fun, make it elevator, make it cute.
Have like a neon sign that says kidney.
Instead of like get the lips, like get the juice. Get the soda. Life is short, get the soda.
I think that's not the worst idea.
I don't either. I'm giving you this idea.
Okay,
the way you give me the book.
And we'll sell your book at the people can read the book while they're on dialysis.
While they're on dialysis.
Wow, we could rope Heather Gay into this.
100%.
Heather, reach out. Feel like
Heather, reach out. Looking at the camera.
This is this could be right next to Beauty Lab for
two for
go
one, get done, get your lips,
shop,
get your dialysis.
Maybe at the same time.
I love this. We're thinking business. Look,
this is
our business is crumbling.
The entertainment industry, I wouldn't even say is crumbling. I would say is crumbled.
There's nothing left for us.
No, there are like coyotes eating it.
Yes,
at this point.
we're like the carcass has been. Let's talk about maggots.
Oh my God. Maggots wouldn't eat what's left of the entertainment
industry.
And so
why we need to pivot
to dialysis.
And I don't know, and dentistry.
And dentistry. I don't know. I think that these are options. At least we know that there's hope.
Yeah, I like that.
Today we found hope through dialysis.
We found hope in a really hopeless place.
In a dialysis center.
Dialysis center.
Wow. Yeah, I'll just call it kidney.
I love that.
Maybe with KIDNI.
I love this. I really think we've got something.
That's how dialysis works, right? It works with your kidneys?
I can't get
Annalisa,
into the nuts and bolts. I can't get into the nuts and bolts here. That's somebody else's job. That's not ours.
Well, Annalisa, if you're there, let us know how dialysis works.
Yeah. I think we're flushing the blood. Is this the darkest podcast you've ever done? And I'm sorry if you do. I have relatives with diabetes. We're just talking about the sugar intake.
The sugar intake and, dialysis is important.
It is important.
Which is why I'm ready to open a mini chain throughout the Salt Lake
Why
Valley.
shouldn't it be fun is what I'm saying.
Yeah, why shouldn't it be fun and flirty?
Yeah, fun and
flirty. It should be like getting a pedicure.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and why can't you while you're getting dialysis?
It should be done by like blonde 20-year-olds who are having a time of their life.
Great music, great tunes.
Right. We've got.
So dialysis essentially, it does filter the blood because your kidneys can't. So it's
like
the kidneys.
So thank you. And so the neon sign is because your kidneys can't. Cool pink cursive.
We can when your kidneys can't. I like this.
I love it. We've got, I mean, again, this is a recorded audio, so for legal reasons, I can sue you, you can sue me, we can sue the listener.
Yeah.
We can sue Heather Gay. It's going to be World War IV.
Yes. Let's not
be honest.
Five, really.
I'm very excited about that. Now, is there anything left to say about Labubu?
I would just say, when ordering a Labubu, check your sources,
Check your
guys.
sources. You could be scammed.
You could be scammed. The site I was on, what does it smell?
Smelling
it's
it.
Poison.
It smells perfectly clean, but maybe it's too clean.
Yeah.
It should smell like...
The site I was on literally said Pop Mart, but I think there was probably like an extra asterisk in there.
The A was a 4
or
something.
And it took too long. And when I would go to Pop Mart, I would be like, well, it says here that there's no more left. Did I get the last one ever?
My computer shuts down every time I go to the website.
I know. There were red flags. And I chose not to see them because my daughter was so excited. So you really I don't think there's an easy way to get these. So know that if you want a real one, you can't take the easy way.
You've got to be careful. No, that's like all good things.
Yeah.
You have to put in the work.
Yeah. And just because it's in a Pop Mart's bag, which is in a Pop Mart box,
that doesn't mean anything.
It means nothing.
Because this looks very official to me.
And that is, I believe the box is the only thing that's real.
Wow. And what does that even mean?
That doesn't mean anything.
Right? But I'm seeing they have names named Hee, Sissy, Dada, Zizi,
Who's
Baba.
she or he?
This is...
Or they?
I assume this is the closest... Well, it's none of them.
Well, there's
this is secret, which I assume this brand, the Lafufu, is probably always secret.
But you're not seeing that Labubu on the box?
No, the closest match I would say is Dada, but it's not. It doesn't have the hard eyes. There's ZZ, Baba, and
so that's
Cuckoo.
another way. If it doesn't, because you should be getting, they're blind boxes, so you a lot of times don't know what you're getting.
I hate that sort of thing too. Yeah. What a scam. It's gambling.
I know, but kids love a blind box. My daughter's obsessed with
kids love gambling.
Yes, they do. Teaching them early. So just know that so that's another red flag when the one that is in the box isn't on the box. Right.
And also something else I'm learning is a Labubu would sit up.
Yeah. It's very uneven. It's a Lafufu, guys.
It's a Lafufu. This is a certified Lafufu, but eventually these will be more rare.
That's what I'd like to hope. That's what my daughter said. You and my daughter are similar, and you cannot get this Lafufu to sit straight.
No, it's now being leaned up against a computer. A Labubu can stand on its own.
Yeah, Labubu can walk and slap you across the face. So sorry, I wanted to give you a Labubu.
You got me better.
Thank you.
Lafufu. Secret Lafufu.
Yeah.
Well, I think we should play a game.
Okay.
I need a number between 1 and 10 from you.
I'm going to go with 6.
Okay, we're going to play a game called Gift or a Curse.
Okay.
But before we play, I have to do some calculating so you can promote, recommend, do whatever you want with the microphone. I'll be right back.
I just want to promote Casey and Danielle's Garbage World. It is our basically podcast empire where you can find Casey Wilson and I's podcast, Bitch Sesh. We're just about to celebrate 10 years, or did we just celebrate 10 years? I don't even know. But we're on our podcast, Bitch Sesh. We talk about, all the Bravo shows, Real Housewives and all the and also any sort of garbage television you could want. And then we have a second podcast called Garbage Sash, where we deep dive on other such, trash that we're into. And then we also have a Sex and the City podcast that Matt McConkey does. Well, it's really actually And Just Like That podcast, and it's called And Just Like Matt. All of that on Casey and Danielle's GarbageWorld.com.
That is worth checking out. I love.
We love when you're on.
Occasionally I'm on. Whenever Salt Lake City is on.
Well, we'd have you in more cities, but that seems to be the only.
It's the only one I watch.
Yeah. So you are our official correspondent.
I kind of come on as more of a professor expert.
Yeah, we love that for you.
And I can't wait for next season. Oh my God. Okay, this is how we play Gift or a Curse. I'm going to name 3 things. You're going to tell me if they're a gift or a curse and why.
Okay.
And I'll tell you if you're right or wrong, because there are correct answers.
There are.
And you can totally flop. You can bomb out in a huge way, so be careful.
Okay.
These are all suggestions from our Patreon listeners. Thank you to all of you. This first one is from Clark. Gift or a curse, washing down medication with a carbonated drink.
Curse.
Why?
When you have medication, water is the simplest way. I feel like the soda dilutes it. I don't like that. And also, yeah, it's like you shouldn't mix your drugs.
Wrong.
What?
That's a gift. Doing it with water? What a bore. What an absolute bore. Why not, and you're usually taking your pills in the morning or night. Why not a little soda?
That's disgusting.
A Diet Coke, a
All
Dr.
of a sudden
Pepper,
you're going to get
ginger
caffeine,
ale.
sugar?
Oh, absolutely. And I feel like the water is too smooth of an experience. We've all had that before. We've all done water and pill. Water and carbonated drink. Now there's
Do you
a challenge.
prefer?
I prefer. I love.
So in the morning, like me, when I'm taking my SSRIs every morning,
Right.
I would have to take a swig of a pop,
You reach over to the nightstand, get your orange soda,
which is always on my
4-liter orange
nightstand.
soda, and slurp it down. Gift.
Okay,
Absolute gift.
Disagree.
Wrong. Okay, so 0 so far.
Okay.
Number 2, this is from Rachel. Gift or a curse, mistakenly trying to get into a car that is not yours.
I've done it
Mm-hmm.
many times, especially when I had a silver Honda Civic.
Oh, boy.
Then I was constantly like, I would just walk out to the Grove and be like, I don't know. It is a curse
Why?
because you can't find your car. Like it feels confusing, and then you think something is absolute your car, and then you're like, but I don't own that weird jacket that's in the back seat. You know what I mean? You're like, I didn't. Also with grocery carts, when you take someone else's grocery cart and you're like, I didn't get asparagus. It's the same.
How often is that happening to you?
More than I'd like, about the same.
Grocery store menace.
And then sometimes I put my things in the other person's cart, and they're like, what's happened to my cart?
You're blindfolded?
I'm just moving too quick. So I'd say it's a curse. It's embarrassing.
Wrong.
Again?
Danielle, oh my God.
Who decides if I'm wrong, your listeners or you?
Universal truths. That's very clear. Objective truth is answering this.
Why is that a good thing?
It's a gift. First of all, what a fun little peek into another person's car, an innocent peek into seeing what's happening in another person's car who owns the same car as you. So you're like, well, they made this choice. Are they making different choices elsewhere other than me? Or are we similar? Second of all, chance at a meet cute. You turn around, the actual owner of the car's there. Now you get to have a fun conversation about how you're not stealing their
If
car.
they're not calling the police.
Well, if they are, then you're filming them for a future viral video. I gotcha. Look at this, loser trying to send me off to the cops. So those are 2 good reasons. And third reason, I think I'm probably on record for loving the experience of, when you, like, during Halloween, Thanksgiving time, there'll be a pumpkin on the table and you go to pick it up. And you go like this because you thought it was a real pumpkin, but it's actually a fake pumpkin. What a thrill. I love that feeling. This is kind of the year-round of that.
You know why it's also terrible?
Why?
Because then you have to, like, kind of talk to yourself. You know
Oh,
what I
yeah.
mean? Where you're like, oh, well, that's not my car. You have to, talk out loud.
Oh, yeah.
Or, it's almost like when you trip in public, you're like, well, that was weird. Like, you just have, like, a out loud conversation to
public.
yourself.
Just
that's why it's terrible.
No, that's why it's great and a learning experience. And maybe the start of something exciting and romantic.
I don't like it.
Wrong. Okay, 2 wrong so far.
Oh, God, I'm scared.
We're rooting for you to get this final one. This is from Mallory. Gift or a curse, long naps in the evening.
Awful. The worst. Because then, first of all, you wake up feeling hungry and angry. And like, what time is it? Is it 6? Especially in the fall, it's like, is it 5 o'clock or is it 10 o'clock? I don't know what time it is. I feel crazy. I don't know where I am in space and time.
Right.
And now when I want to go to sleep for reals at night, I'm not going to be able to fall asleep. It's the worst.
So gift or a curse?
It's a gift?
I want to know.
Curse. It's a curse.
Well, you sealed the deal. You lost the game completely.
Why is that a gift? That's
It's
the
a
worst
gift.
thing ever, Bridger.
Well, first of all, someone's not listening to their body. If you need to take a nap, take it. It doesn't matter what time of day. I don't care if you just woke up and you feel like you need to take a nap. It's time for a nap. I don't care if you're behind the wheel. It's time for a nap. If it's 6:30 in the afternoon, I guess that's night, early evening, that's a perfectly fine time to take a nap. you wake up and everything is so dark and you feel like you've just crawled out of a swamp. But now the challenge to becoming a normal person for another 2 to 4 hours for the rest of your day, it's maybe you need to wash down some pills with a soda.
I feel like you're just disagreeing with me to disagree.
No,
you're being
I'm on the
obstinate.
side of your body. I'm on the side of my body and the listener's body.
I feel like your body is wrong and you should go to the doctor.
So we've got a Republican on my body.
My body,
My nap.
my nap.
My nap.
That's a t-shirt. My body, my nap. Again, I will monetize it and you will sue me and then it'll all come out in the wash.
Well, I mean, I hate to see you lose the game in not
This
only a
game is
complete way,
rigged.
but also in kind of a bitter way.
Well,
Sour
because
grapes.
you're wrong. You're wrong. It's like when you lose Jeopardy just because you can't work the buzzer. This is insane.
Boy. I would tackle Ken Jennings to the ground if I lost Jeopardy. Ken, don't reach out.
Don't reach out.
You lost the game in a horrible way, and then you weren't even gracious about it.
Well, I'm not going to be because the answers were wrong. And I'm sorry. Like, when you're right, you're right. And
yeah, when you're right, you're right. And unfortunately today, you were completely wrong.
disagree.
It makes me sick to my stomach.
Well, I'm going to sue.
It's going to be I mean,
You
we're
made
going
a
to...
fool of me and yourself. What you've done today.
I need a mirror for the podcast so I can hold it up when someone says something like that.
Wow, we started off so well, and now we're enemies.
Oh, this is tough. We're going to be tied up in court for years. Okay, this is the final segment of the podcast, and hopefully we can at least come together on this.
I hope so.
This is I Said No emails. People are writing in.
After you said no emails, they're still writing in?
People are pathetic and desperate
gross.
and gross, and they need answers. So they'll write into isaidnogifts@gmail.com, or they'll send in voice notes. Annalise maybe can drop in some of the rules about that later. I can never remember what they are. They're begging for answers. Will you help me answer a question?
I'll try.
I mean, yeah, who knows how you'll do.
I know. Obviously, I can't be trusted.
Yeah, listener, take whatever Danielle has to say with a...
or just know I'm the truth.
Oh, interesting.
I'm the truth.
No, I'm the truth.
On Truth Social. My favorite. Social media site.
This is Hello Bridger and guest. I need help deciding what to give my childhood best friend for her birthday. It already passed, but she lives in Las Vegas while I'm in Minneapolis. Well, okay, that's a 2-hour time difference, baby. So there's not too much pressure on getting things right on time. Okay, I disagree. I still want to get her something, though, because I always have. Here's the catch. She is now 24 years old and in a camper van with her boyfriend and cat. They've been doing this for almost a year now. They saved up, paid off all their debts, bought this van, gave away all their possessions, quit their jobs, and took off. Okay. What are we running from? So living in a van, you obviously can't have a ton of material possessions that are taking up virtually any amount of space. I don't want to give her something that she will feel bad about having to get rid of because she just doesn't need or have room for it. I also don't want to give her gift cards or cash because I want it to be heartfelt and personal. But I really want it to be something useful. Well, choose a lane.
I know. I'm like, wow, you have a lot of prerequisites for this.
She is a rock climber. She paints and cross stitches, plays Animal Crossing on her Switch, and generally lives a simplistic lifestyle. I feel super conflicted, as you should. Please help me. Thank you in advance. That's from Abby.
Perfect health insurance.
Wow, that's not a bad idea.
I mean, she's putting her life in people's hands. She's off the grid. She quit her job. I worry.
Yeah, she's traveling through Vegas in a van with her boyfriend.
Health insurance feels.
She was in Minneapolis, a perfectly lovely place.
And she let it all go.
And health insurance is not okay. If that's too much, a first aid kit.
A first aid kit or like some, like essentials. Like I know if you're a cheapie and not going to do health insurance because you're not a good friend.
Right, you're a bad friend.
A really nice blanket.
Oh.
Like really comfy, cozy.
Right.
They have them on Amazon.com.
One of these blankets that is neither too hot nor too cold.
Yeah, like a kind of like Sherpa blanket, like really like fuzzy, but also like comfy, a little bit of home in it. It says you care, I love you. You need a blanket to sleep and to cuddle with. And I think a nice, like a well-made blanket. Nothing,
Right.
crappy, but just like a nice, well-made blanket that you've picked yourself.
A blanket and a first aid kit,
Mhm.
fire extinguisher.
Yeah.
What things, I'm sure this person, she's 24, she can't possibly have all of her bases covered.
No, definitely. What does she need?
Does a camper van, I assume, has some sort of shower?
Soap.
Soap. A nice soap.
A nice soap.
You don't really associate a camper van with a good,
But not a bar.
not a bar. Where's that going to go?
No.
It's got to be in a bottle.
You know what's a great gift?
What?
That in my 20s, I didn't learn this lesson in my early 20s. And my husband, who was a bit older than me, was like, I don't care what you do, how poor we are, spend money on good toilet paper.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And one time, I also had someone come and stay with me for a while. And the nice thing they did for me, again in my 20s, is bought me a shitload of nice toilet paper.
Oh, that's so
Because
nice.
I don't know where you'll store it, but like
Right,
good.
top of the van.
Yeah, like we're talking the Charmin. Like we're talking like the
Right.
soft
The
stuff.
Bears.
Because like at your age, you're like stealing it from work.
From the casino,
Yeah,
probably.
exactly. And it's not the good stuff.
Mhm. No, I think that's not a bad idea. I feel like at some point on this podcast, someone gave me a portable bidet that's just under my sink, waiting for me to own a camper van, I
My
guess.
daughter saw a bidet the first time in Europe and was like, "What's this for?" I was like, "It's to clean your bottom."
Mhm.
She was like, "You do it." No. That's very European of you to have a portable bidet.
Yeah, to have that in your camper van. How about those little visors you wear when you're gambling? You know,
That's
those.
a great idea.
They're probably hitting the strip every day.
Every day.
They're probably parked on the strip
And with your names on them.
with your names on them. There's a lot of fun gambling-related things. It's not
Dice
cash.
for the camper.
Let's go full Vegas with this
Yeah,
thing.
I love that.
What about a trip to Cirque du Soleil?
I'm going to go give you one further. A trip to see Shania Twain. Wasn't she in?
Does she have a residency right
I
now?
think she had a resident, or maybe she did.
There are world-class shows all over Vegas.
I saw Bette Midler there once.
Bette Midler. Celine, is she still there?
I think she's gone. I think
Oh, yeah,
Adele
she's
is
done.
gone. I think
Adele's-
Britney is gone.
People are leaving Vegas.
But they're also coming. People have their residencies. Look it up.
There's got to be some. If Shania's there, that's the answer.
Yeah.
They pull up in the van with the dice swinging. They've just washed themselves with the nice soap and are ready for an emergency with the first aid kit.
Again, this is if you can't get them health insurance.
Exactly.
Which is
That's
our first.
That's first. At least check in with them and make sure they have health insurance.
I don't.
You can
They're
write that in a
24
card.
and quit their job. My gut. That's not.
She opens a happy birthday card and says, "Do you have health insurance?" That's a good.
That's a great opening
There we
line.
go. Well, Abby, good luck to you and your friend.
Mostly your friend.
I hope everything's okay.
Me too. She does. When you said, "What are you running from?" I
Yeah. For they are several states away from where they started in a camper van, and I don't
good
know.
luck, good night, and good luck.
Well, I have my lafufu.
You do.
In fancier environments, I can kind of just wave it around and say it's a labubu.
Yeah, and
just
and
not let anyone
you
look
could
at
also
this.
hook it on your jeans. People put a hook on
Can
them.
you imagine me wearing this around?
I would like nothing more. They hook them on their jeans. Please do this.
This is so like my carpet smells like dog pee.
This is perfect.
This is someone whose home is soaked in cat
Sure,
urine.
I would like you to please promise me that you're going to walk into Starbucks. You're going to go to all the things you need to do today with that hooked onto your jeans. Just
Oh my
want
God.
it so bad and document it all.
It's gonna get caught in an escalator. I'm gonna get sucked into the escalator.
If you die because you're Labubu,
Of my lafufu at the Galleria.
and
Oh.
it's going to go in your death in your obituary that it wasn't even a Labubu, it was a Labubu, and then it'll be even sadder.
That's the last line of my obituary. It was not a labubu. Well, Danielle, I've had a wonderful time with you.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for my lafufu. And listener, the podcast is over. It's over. The show's over. I'm in my lafufu, and I'm off to have the best day of my life. Things are turning around for me. Everyone's going to show me the respect I deserve, finally. I love you. Goodbye.